Yo, what's up? Bringing you that MLB 16 the show. We're back with the National League Division Series where we're tied 1-1 against the Chicago Cubs. They were the best team in the regular season, so always a tough matchup. But if you didn't see games 1 and 2 in the division series, go check that out. But we're hopping into game number 3. Let's go. Our lineup for this game, we have G.Polanco, J.Harrison, S.Marte, A.McCutchen, J.Jaso, Jung-Ho Gung, S.Cervelli, J.Mercer, and Drew Hutchison is on the mound. So game 3, it's in Pittsburgh. The next 2 games are in Pittsburgh. We're going to look to try to close out the series. But in the top of the first inning, Hutchison with the circle changeup away in the zone, getting that strikeout. Bottom of the first, G.Polanco, no doubt about that one, sending it deep for the solo shot to start off the game. Bang! Big time shot from Polanco. Great way to start it off also. So we're going to go up 1-0. Beauty. That's a beauty right there. Still in the bottom of the first inning, we now have a runner on first. A.McCutchen is going to rip one down the third baseline. That's going to go all the way to the warning track. And Marte was at first. He's going to come all the way around to score. And that's going to make it 2-0 in this game. Can't ask for a better start. Still, with that runner at second, J.Jaso's going to deliver with a base hit. That's going to get through, but we're not going to risk it. Probably could have made it, probably not. But we have runners on the corners now for Gung. And Gung, with 1 out in the inning, he's going to hit a grounder to the third baseman to throw to second to first. Gung is safe, and we're going to score another run, going up 3-0. Cervelli, next batter up, he's going to hit a grounder to Bryant at third. The throw at first, they get the out. But we do come away with 3 runs, which is huge. Top of the second, Hutchison getting another strikeout. Now to the bottom of the second, Polanco up, and once again, he's going to send one deep. Polanco, where did this come from? His second home run of the game in only the second inning. So Polanco coming up big in this postseason so far, and that's going to make it a 5-0 game, and that's exactly what we needed with Hutchison on the mound. Now we're going to the top of the third inning, and Hutchison with another strikeout. He's pitching pretty good right now, but going on to the top of the fourth, a big time shot this time into deep center field, and that ball is out of here. So the Cubs strike back, get a 2-run shot, and that's going to make it a 5-2 game. This one is from Rizzo. So the Cubs, they're not done yet. Still in the top of the fourth inning, Hutchison, he's going to come back with another strikeout. That's big for his confidence. But still in the fourth, runners on first and second. He got it. Got the strikeout, got out of the inning, exactly what we needed. Bottom of the fourth, we have S.Marte up to bat after a couple of walks. He's going to hit a nice one into center field, and both runs are going to come around to score. Marte's going all the way to third for the triple, so another big-time hit from the team. We're going up 7-2. McCutchen, next batter up. Gonna get one down the middle. Ball hit right to the shortstop to throw to first. That's an easy one. But we do get 2 runs. We go up 7-2. Now on to the next inning. The Cubs are gonna get off to a good start. They have runners on first and second. No outs in the inning. And a base hit up the middle. 1 run is gonna come around to score, making it a 7-3 game. Cubs still have runners on first and second. No outs. Next batter up is going to hit one right to Gung. The throw to second to first. We're going to get the double play. That's needed. That was big right there. But with that runner still at third base, Hutchison is going to give up a base hit right to Harrison. The throw to first. We get out of that inning, only giving up 1 run. That was big. To the top of the 6th inning we go. Hutchison comes back with another strikeout. Pitching fairly well, but still in the 6th inning, he's going to give up a base hit. That one's up the middle, and that runner from first, he's going to go all the way to third. Wasn't expecting that, but now the Cubs getting a little aggressive, have runners on the corners. Next batter up, he's going to get a liner into right field. That's just going to drop. The Cubs are going to pick up another run, making it 7-4, and they got runners on first and second. We still have Hutchison on the mound, and he's going to give up another base hit up the middle. Now the Cubs have bases loaded. They're looking to rally, get back into this game. We can't be having that. We bring in Rivera with the bases loaded, and he's going to give up a base hit 2 runs are gonna come around to score. The Cubs make it a 6-7 game with 1 out, runners on the corners. But the next batter is gonna hit it to Kang, throw it a second to first, and we get the big double play, leaving that runner stranded. We're going to the bottom of the 6th for J.Mercer, and he's gonna send one deep into right field, and that ball is out of here. So J.Mercer comes up with a big solo shot after we just had a rough inning, giving up a few runs. So to come back, get this home run, that was big. We're going to the top of the 7th. I believe we have Bastardo on the mound now, and he's going to give up a base hit. Now they got runners on first and second, but Bastardo, he's been solid for us. He's going to come back, get that strikeout. Next batter up, we're looking for another big play, trying to get the double play, throwing the low pitch up the middle. Harrison is there, Mercer to first, not in time. So the Cubs have runners on the corners, and this one's going to get popped up into left center field. The run from McCutchen, and he is there to get the out. On to the 8th inning, still an 8-6 game, but started with a high fastball, getting another strikeout. Still in the 8th, a runner at first. The low pitch ripped right past Harrison, and the runner at first probably thought that ball was going to get caught. So we get a little bit lucky right here. We get the force out at second. Still in the 8th, runners on first and second, and we got him chasing with the changeup away in the zone. Bottom of the 8th we go. Harrison's going to line one into the outfield. That is going to give us runners on first and second. Looking to put up some more runs. Starling Marte's up to bat, and Marte's going to deliver with a base hit down the third base line. 1 run is going to come around to score, and we are safe at third, giving us runners on the corners for Andrew McCutchen, who's going to bomb one into right center field. That's going to go all the way to the warning track. Marte's speed, he's going to come all the way around from first to score, and that is going to make it an 11-6 game. Runners on first and second now for S.Cervelli, and the Cubs, they're going to get the force out at second, get out of the inning. We're going to the top of the 9th, giving up a base hit with no outs in the inning, but the Cubs, they're getting overly aggressive here, running from first to third. We get the easy tag out. Now with 1 out, 1 on, we force a grounder to Harrison, to Mercer, back to first, a double play. And that right there is game 3. We come away with the 11-6 victory. We go up 2-1 in this series. And G.Polanco, he is the player of the game. Well deserved. He went 2 for 3, had 2 home runs. Starling Marte has a big one, going 3 for 4 with a triple and 3 RBIs. McCutchen had a big one, going 2 for 5 with 2 doubles and 3 RBIs. And Drew Hutchison, kind of worried with him on the mound, but we got some good run support early on. He held on late, and he got the victory. So, big game for us. We got the lead, looking to close it out in game 4. But before we get into that, check this out. We got ourselves a diamond reward after that game. That was a nice little pool, but enough of that. Time for game 4. Our lineup is pretty much the same. Polanco, Harrison, Marte, McCutchen, J.Jaso, Kang, S.Cervelli, Mercer, and J.Nicasio is on the mound. So game 4, this is a big one. We have an opportunity to close it out in Pittsburgh at home, and we're going to try to do our best. But in the top of the first inning, the Cubbies, they're going to start off strong with a base hit, 1 out in the inning. That is going to bring up Rizzo. And Rizzo, he's going to hit a hard one to the shortstop. And this is where we make a mistake. We don't throw it at second, and we don't throw it in time at first. So now the Cubs have runners on first and second. But Nicasio comes up big with the strikeout. Now 2 outs in the inning. And a hard liner to center field. We're not going to get there in time. 1 run's going to come around to score. But that play right there is probably the one we should have actually dove on and tried to risk it. Try to prevent them from scoring. It didn't happen. Next batter up's going to come up with a base hit. And the Cubs, they're going to go up 2-0 in this game. Now they got the bases loaded in the first. A liner to left field. Where there we get out of the inning. But the Cubs go up 2-0. Bottom of the first, we have Starling Marte up the bat. He's going to rip one. That's into the gap. And Harrison, he's going to come all the way around to score. He froze up at third for a second. The play at the plate still made it in time. But if we didn't score there, that would have been a problem. Now Marte at third. J.Jaso up to bat. and he's gonna hit a pop-up into left field, and the Cubs get out of the inning. But we do come back, we get that 1 run, making it 2-1. Top of the second, Nicasio with a high fastball, getting that strikeout. That's what we need. Going on to the 3rd inning, the changeup low in the zone, coming up with another strikeout. Still in the 3rd inning, 1 out in the inning, and the slider away in the zone. Nicasio, he's getting them strikeouts early on in this game. 4th inning we go. We got him with the check swing with a changeup in the middle. Looking good so far. Still in the 4th inning, 2 outs, a base hit. That's up the middle, and the Cubs are now going to have runners on 1st and 2nd. That's going to bring up the next batter, which is Kris Bryant, and Bryant's going to hit it to the second baseman. Harrison, he tried to barehand it, a big-time mistake right there, and 2 runs are going to come around to score off of that error. I don't know why Harrison tried to barehand it. He had the easy play. He had time to just pick it up with his glove, make the throw. So, a big mistake. Cubs end up scoring 2 more runs, but we do get out of the inning after that, and it's now a 4-1 game. To the 5th inning we go. We got another strikeout with Nicasio, the changeup low in the zone. Still in the 5th inning, Nicasio, he's pitching well. Couple errors in the field that gave the Cubs some runs. 6th inning we go, a base hit to J.Jaso, the throw to first, back to J.Jaso, a nice double play turned right there. We're going on to the 7th inning. It's still a 4-1 game. Nicasio still pitching fairly strong, coming away with another strikeout. To the 8th inning we go. Glasnow into pitch, and Glasnow's going to pick up a strikeout. The cutter inside. 2 outs in the inning, and Glasnow picks up his 2nd K of the game. Now we're going to the top of the 9th. We have Jared Hughes into pitch, and he's going to give up a base hit. This is going to go all the way to the warning track, to the wall, and the Cubs are going to come away with the double. Next batter up, we're throwing a good pitch right to Harrison. The throw to first, got it easy, but now the Cubs have a runner at 3rd base. 2 outs in the inning. Hayward up to bat. He's going to line one into left field. The Cubs, they're going to pick up another run, going up 5-1. Now runners on 1st and 2nd, and another base hit up the middle for the Cubs. That is going to make it a 6-1 game. Jared Hughes not having the best outing right now, but he's going to finish it off with the strikeout. Still, the Cubs pick up 2 more runs. On to the bottom of the 9th, Starling Marte's going to deliver with the solo shot into right field, and that's going to make it a 6-2 game. So Marte trying to bring this team back, trying to get a little rally going. 6-2, but Marte's first home run of the postseason, stuff like that can give the team momentum, and that it did. We end up getting bases loaded, but S.Cervelli strikes out with a tough pitch that paints the corner, and then Mercer gets the same one, this time a slider. So we end up getting bases loaded with 1 out. The Cubs bounce back, get 2 huge strikeouts, and we end up losing game 4, 6-2. This was a tough game. In the 1st inning, if we took a risk on that line drive and dove for it, if we caught it, we could have kept it scoreless. But dives have never worked out well for me. That's why I didn't take that risk. And then Harrison tries to barehand a grounder, which could have ended the inning. Instead, the Cubs end up scoring 2 more runs. That play right there specifically is what changed the game. But the Cubs, they played better in this one. Kris Bryant goes 3 for 4, 2 RBIs. Jason Hamill is the player of the game, 8 solid innings, 9 strikeouts. We had chances, but the Cubs, they were the better team for game 4. So that means we're going to go to game number 5 in a do or die situation. We're going to have J.Cole on the mound for a chance to send us to the championship series. So stay tuned for that, and I'm out.